Hello, everyone. I'll take a question from you.
Idan, you've won tournament MVP in both the FIBA U17 World Cup and the FIBA U18 European Championship. And now you've got the Spanish U19 team on the cusp of an undefeated World Cup run. Is there anything the United States and their star player MP can do to slow you down?
No.
Can you elaborate on that?
I have been the best player at the international level since I was 16 years old. You call MP a star, but he hasn't won anything against real competition. He is overrated.
Those are bold words.
We are going to win the championship on Friday, and everyone will see that Spain has the best young basketball players in the world.
Hey, yo, y'all get a good look at this. MP, you gonna let him talk to you like this?
What you want me to do? Fight, buddy?
I mean, I would.
What? I mean, guys like Almanza, man, they always trying to get under your skin. The last thing you want to do is let them know you're upset. You know what I mean?
I guess so. Nah, I don't like it. Cat too young to be that cocky.
I don't know, man. Be nice. He earned it. But the only way to shut down somebody like that is to stay locked in and win. Everything else is wasted energy. You already know, man.
If you say so. Oh.
You guys can fit, you're small.
Let's go, man.
Yep.
Yep.
Have you ever heard the Spanish national anthem? It's beautiful, one of the oldest in the world. You'll hear it tomorrow when they give us the trophy. I think you will like it. Very catchy.
See you tomorrow.
Yeah.
That's what he was saying when he was telling me his schedule. I'm like, bro, what? Like, you been still since a kid.
Hey, yeah, everything
He
good?
was saying that.
Okay, I gotta take care of
When they
this.
played
Excuse me,
in
sorry.
Mexico, that had to be dope.
Hey, when you guys get up there, I'll introduce you one by one, then open it up for questions. Friendly reminder, there are reporters from 27 countries in this room, so whatever you say will be heard around the world.
Understood. Gotcha.
All right.
Looks like they're ready for you. How are we feeling?
Relaxed.
Wonderful. Let's get to it. Okay, we're going to get started with Team USA's press availability. Representing Team USA will be Tim Fielder, Brandon George, and of course, MP.
Hi, everyone. How y'all doing?
Let's start with you, Edith.
Edith Bauer, Sportmonatlich. I was wondering if you've had a chance to watch Spain's press conference from yesterday, specifically Idan Almanza's comments, saying MP is overrated and hasn't won anything against real competition.
Yeah, I saw it.
And?
He likes to talk. I like to play.
So no thoughts at all.
Like I said, I let my game do the talking. You know, so far it says that we have the best defensive rating in this tournament, and there's no accident to that. You know, we focus on what really matters over here, which is winning. You know, so he can do all that talking that he wants, but we're going to win tomorrow, and that'll speak louder than any soundbite that Almanza gives you.
Thank you.
Good evening, everyone, from Debrecen, Hungary. It's the FIBA Under-19 World Cup Final. Spain versus the USA in a winner-take-all game. I'm Kevin Harlan, and joined by Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. What a tournament, guys, we have seen so far.
And some great games to this point, but this could be the best of them all. And Brent, Spain and the U.S. have been dominant thus far, and this is the title tilt everyone wanted to see.
Spain has been a powerhouse, and it all starts with their star, Idan Almanza. The 6'10 forward has been nothing short of sensational.
Well, he's proven he's the real deal. I mean, Spain hasn't had to face someone as talented as MP yet, but with the way Almanza and MP were going at it in the presser, neither side seems worried.
I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Brent Barry and Greg Anthony. Here now, a look at how the U.S. lines up to start. MP is the leader, and he runs the point. Flanking him on the wings are Fielder and Anthony. Then at the 4, it's Babb, along with Barton, stepping in at the 5. And to take a look at the starting lineup for Spain, you have Aguirre and Calderon in the backcourt. Out on the wing, it'll be Ceballos. Next to him, the star of the team, Almanza at the 4, and Fernandez bringing it all together as the center. And you know, with MP, he doesn't hide the fact that he's out to inflict maximum damage at the offensive end of the floor.
And that should have every other team in the league on high alert. When MP says something like that, they're not empty words. One thing, though, he better be ready for a lot of defensive attention. Stopping MP is going to be the priority for every defense they face.
Well, since this thing started, this is the matchup everybody anticipated and has been waiting for. These two teams head and shoulders above the rest, and we're talking winner take all in this showdown.
About 1 minute into the first quarter with the shot. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. MP's got his second basket of the night. MP's gotten 2 of his 3 shots to go tonight. And as you mentioned, both Spain and the U.S. are undefeated coming into the finals. Both a perfect 6-0 through the group stages and the knockout round. Right, this is going to be a beauty.
Yeah, and the reality is neither's been challenged thus far, but with the championship on the line, we couldn't have asked for a more perfect matchup.
All right, Greg, one matchup to watch. Barton and Fernandez going at each other at that center position.
Both of those players have huge size and command such a presence. They play so similar and both have a relentless style to attack the paint.
Almanza's gone 1 of 3 on the night. And here's MP for 3. Spain grabs the miss. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. From the arc. That one doesn't go. Almanza's gone 1 of 4 so far. MP outside. Gets it to go. And MP already into double digits in the first half. He has certainly come out with passion to start this game. And Greg, the way that Aguirre can navigate the floor, he is as elusive as they come.
And he has a great sense of how to set his teammates up. So much of Spain's offense comes from Aguirre's ability to create out of thin air.
Now, here's MP. 10 points for him. Another 3 for USA.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. You know who that was.
The wide open look here for Lopez. Spain again can't hit. Now USA with it. They're on a 15-3 run. Here's MP. Nice spin off the left rim and in. MP's got 15 points.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart, the other one playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up. And in terms of prospects, Almanza is as polished as they get. He is game ready on day 1.
And he's such a fluid finisher, especially for his size. There isn't any weakness to his game. Gives you everything you could want from that position.
So it's USA now after the basket by Spain on the other end. And here's MP for 3. Ceballos with the rebound. Spain trails by 12. Pass to Aguirre. Here's Almanza. The putback. Campbell grabs the board. MP looking around. Jacks up a 3. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
Well, a lot of importance placed on outside shooting, and tonight you can see why after that kind of quarter exploding from the perimeter. Well, everybody in the world heard about those barbs that Almanza and MP threw back and forth at each other. I mean, elevated is almost like a wrestling match, but a lot of bulletin board material going into this game to hype it up.
Almanza called MP overrated, and MP guaranteed a win. So one of the two stars is going to have a plate full of crow to snack on after this one.
Got it up. Not going to go that time. And it's USA. 13 points up at the end of the period. And more than anything, their three-point shooting is championship game for the under-19s here, second quarter. Substitution for USA. MP comes in for Dixon. Spain making a switch here. MP outside. Sinks the triple. MP's got 21. And even though Brent Almanza isn't in the NBA, he has been at the pro levels in Europe for quite some time.
Since early in his career, he's been playing against grown men. When you're 16, 17, that is huge in your experience and your development. Almanza ready for anything.
And what a showing from MP. He's come out and made a statement to Almanza and the rest of Spain.
Well, Almanza may be full from eating his words right about now. All he seems to have done is light a fire under MP, and he is torching him right now.
Here's Jimenez to the inside. Mendoza's shot is off.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for USA.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
But whether the defense is inviting these shots or not, they've been great in the mid-range. And so producing from there, that bodes well.
Now we all know shooting and defense are keys for the international game. That's why Tim Fielder has been so important for the U.S.
Well, he does both things at such a high level. A very sticky defender, and you can't sag off of him on drives on the offensive end. This guy helps spread the floor, contributes in a lot of ways.
Outside, Aguirre lets it fly. Makes a big high bounce and goes in.
So many ways that Aguirre can beat you. That's just one of them there.
And here's MP for three. Connects from three-point range. MP's got a pair of triples in the second now for USA. Spain trails by 20.
And for all of the concerns and all of the chatter that was out there of whether or not MP could step up for the U.S., those things have been put to bed.
And a lot of folks viewed this tournament as MP's first real test. Well, he's passed it with flying colors with the performances he's had.
Good. MP is playing with a chip on his shoulder. 30-point night for him when his country has needed him the most. Ceballos. Rebounded by Hansen. USA leading by 23. The drive by MP. Banked in off the glass. MP's got 33.
And I'm loving the energy MP is attacking with. He's not giving this defense any room to breathe.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Aguirre, no good. And so MP will bring it up for USA. And MP throws it down hard.
My goodness. That dunk from MP is usually what you see on the blacktop.
Holder on a screen on MP. To halt the run, MP has been leading the charge for USA. He has been a long-range assassin today. With his work that quarter, his total number of threes is up to 7. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. Welcome back, everyone, to our coverage of the Under-19 title game, with the second half on the way. Well, Brent, tonight, no greater example of how global the game of basketball has become.
Well, Spain has especially embraced the sport, but all over Europe, basketball is ingrained in the sporting culture. The NBA ecstatic about how things have taken off across the pond.
Now, here is Aguirre. Shoots from the high post. It's hauled in by USA. Campbell's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's MP, and the dunk by MP.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Down low, here's Mendoza. Barton with the rebound. Barton's got his 5th rebound in this one. MP against Aguirre. Here's MP, and he banks in the lane. MP's got 39. And you know what, Brent? Something that has stood out all tournament long. The leadership role that MP has stepped into.
Well, since the opening jump ball, Kevin, this guy has been the alpha dog for the U.S. That says a lot. He sets the tone, and he says what needs to be said.
Aguirre's gone only 1 of 5 shooting from the floor. The drive by MP, and the dunk by MP.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
I mean, this team is just dangerous. Right now, every shot that they're putting up feels like it's going in.
And stolen by Barton. Pass to MP. Finished off the break. MP's got 8 points in the quarter.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
Well, with the confidence growing, that's one thing, but they seem to be getting more intense, and that's helping the quality of their play here.
Outside, Aguirre. Here's Almanza. That's in there, coming off the assist from Aguirre. Aguirre's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
And Sean Babb for this USA squad is a guy you got to squeeze because he's the glue that keeps them together.
And the ability to facilitate and create out of the post or elbow, critical. Babb has great court awareness and helps the U.S. get the looks they want.
Pass to Almanza. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Well, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Aguirre passes to Mendoza. Barton with some nice D.
The last time the USA squad won this tournament was in 2021. They went all the way when France was the host.
And you can see some of those similarities between that team and this one. Even with their recent success, you know Team USA expects nothing short of a championship.
Lopez left side. To the paint. And the shot by Almanza, no good. Almanza's got 4 shots to go in 12 attempts. And that one drops. MP's got 51.
Embracing the physicality, MP is unhindered by the aggressive D inside.
You know, Brent, all game long, we've seen MP getting what he wants on offense. And I see the smile on your face. You love the way he plays. Clearly outplaying Almanza.
And this is exactly what Almanza should have been afraid of. MP is cooking him and looks anything but overrated.
It's Barton on the wing. Back to MP. And they double up MP. Campbell kicks to MP. And the 3 ball is good. MP's got 54 points.
Hitting threes, so crucial. MP providing great spacing there.
Both teams will make substitutions. Now Spain with it. And here's Calderon. Pass to Jimenez to stop the run. It's hauled in by Gordon.
And I'm not sure that is a shot that he should be taking.
No, he should know better. He knows that's not his game, which is why we don't see him take that shot often.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. USA ahead, opening up a huge gap. And we are down to just one more. Substitutes checked in for USA. The USA calls time here. Here is Aguirre. And what an absolutely lovely city hosting this final. Brent, I know you've enjoyed it as much as me. Debrecen, Hungary, our location this evening.
And the culture that this city has, sitting in the Great Plains of Hungary, some incredible museums can be found here. What a tremendous experience this has been.
And here's MP for 3. And it's Almansa with the rebound. Almansa's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. They get it again. Mendoza. They shoot again. And at last, they get one to fall.
A hard work on the offensive glass. You can see the coaching staff rise up and clap for that effort.
MP passes to George. USA moving the ball around. And here's MP for 3. Spain grabs the miss. Almansa's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Aguirre. Here's Almansa. Lets it go from the wing. That's in there. Coming off the assist from Aguirre. Aguirre's got 5 assists in the game. MP with it. We've got 1:48 left in the 4th. They can't stop the run with that one.
They'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
Now USA with it. Here's the 3. Nailed from 3-point land. MP's got 57 points.
Defensively, you can't afford to give him that kind of look, especially down this many points.
Teachable moment there. Lapses like this are backbreakers.
Lopez passes to Aguirre. Here's Ceballos. Clock at 6. Lopez outside. The 3. It's hauled in by Gordon. They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor.
He's on.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for USA?
I mean, they've been stepping it up in terms of their shooting from distance, and the confidence has been there all game long, leaving the defense to scramble.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
Aguirre passes to Mendoza. Spain again can't hit.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Pass to MP. Here's Dixon. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the 3-point line.
Here's Almansa. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. And they can just dribble it out in anticipation of the confetti and celebration.
If you get it to MP that close to the hoop, he's going to cash in.
And as the final seconds dwindle down, These players showing emotion. And there it is. The USA gets it done. And they win the Under-19 championship with a perfect 7-0 record. Brent, what an incredible tournament for them.
Well, if you talk about a complete team, that was this USA group, dominant on both ends of the floor, and they came together at the right time to cap off this historic run.
You said it, Brent. What more can you say about the play and leadership, too, of MP? He was phenomenal all tournament long, and he backed it up with his guarantee that the USA would win it all. Big words from a young man.
And Kevin, it's not bragging if you can back it up. MP put a lot of extra pressure on himself and Team USA, but he knew what they were capable of. Incredible job of performing under pressure.
This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching.
Who's overrated now, man?
Still you.
Come on, you did your thing, though. Hey, enjoy my anthem, man.